up towards the centre of the ground, coming in to meet the ball here. A quick handball from Edwards, goes astray, picked up here by Martin. That's Sewer, not Edwards. It comes across here to Shearman. He took an almighty whack in the last quarter. He's transferred it to Tilbrook, who has been very quiet on that half-forward flank for Sturt today.
Yes, Tilbrook is about 45 yards out from goal on a 45-degree angle. On the mark, it's Ogilvie. Sturt badly needed this one from Tilbrook. Comes in with a screw punt. It's off the side of the boot. In fact, it's way offline and out of bounds. It wasn't a good attempt by Tilbrook to score.
Been a few changes in the Sturt lineup. As you look around, you'll find that Bagshaw's at centre half forward, Schoff at centre, Shearman on a half forward flank. The other ones I can readily pick up.
Bagshaw flew high over the pack, comes back to Noonan. Now it's back with Simunsen, trying to crash his way through the pack. Last line of defence, it's good. Goes across the face of the goal, but the boundary umpire has indicated that the ball was just over the line. Good doesn't like that one little bit, and the ball will be brought back to the boundary umpire right alongside the behind post. Waiting for the ball to be relayed back to him. The rucks at the moment, the 227s again, the two twins, Ottens and Craig McKellar. Up they go. From behind, it's Blight to pull the ball out of the pack, and casually goes onto his left boot to bring it across towards Bob Simunsen. Simunsen kicks up towards centre wing. Obviously, Shearman is hurt, and a good mark taken here by Greg Wild, going against the tide. Wild at centre wing. Bob Shearman is obviously groggy. There's a kick going across towards half forward. Bagshaw up in front with the ball fisted away from him. He throws himself on top of the ball, trying to get back into the act. Also in there is Huppertson. Look at Bagshaw trying to shrug his way clear, and a bounce down at centre half forward.
Bagshaw smothers the bounce, pulls the ball away. Lopsided Simonsen there battling hard with Bagshaw. Bagshaw throws it out to Shearman, but in the meantime, umpire Schofield comes in to adjudicate. We're still on the half forward right flank. We'll Sturt in a bit of trouble. Wild gets the tap down, but it goes straight to Teasdale. He drives a high one up towards the centre of the ground. Schoff waits at the wall there, but up goes Barbary and takes the mark. Tremendous battle between Barbary and Hicks on this day. Barbary drives the ball to the half forward line. El Nelson there, well in front of Ogilvie on this occasion, takes the mark at centre half back.
That's Buckley in.
On front of Buckley. Thanks, Pat. It's Nelson with the ball, however, as he drives up towards the half-forward line. Up there, out there, Barbary doing battle with Brooks on this occasion. In comes Chessel to swoop on the ball. He's tackled there by Ogilvie. The ball goes between, and the kick goes away from Ogilvie on the half-back right flank. Ogilvie will be almost up to the centre of the ground as he takes his kick to drive Woodville into attack. He's got Buckley at centre half forward. He's coming across there. It's not a good kick. Hicks there versus Edwards. Hicks there in the van to pick up this ball. He gets round onto his right foot, drives it out towards the centre wing position, where in comes Sewer. Sewer gets the ball well, gives it to Edwards. He transfers it overhead style up here towards Nelson. Fumble of the ball there by Edwards is, no, it was Allen. Allen is picked up by Nelson, but transferred quickly up here where Teasdale marks.
And the captain coach of Woodville's got the ball at centre half back, kicks it across towards Barbary coming down from centre wing. He threw the ball away very quickly. Now it's pushed out, or attempted to push out to McKellar. Goes back towards Big Teaser. He goes to half forward with a screw punt off the side of the boot somewhat. Going up, here's MacVicar, and MacVicar's taken the mark. He's 45 yards out from goal, but he's got plenty of goal to kick at for the Woodpeckers. And now the scores should be at least all locked up. MacVicar comes forward with that funny looking kick. It's a screw punt as he made the distance. Yes, he has it through for a goal, and Woodville have hit the front at the 4-minute mark of this final quarter. And now let's have a look at the scoreboard. Woodville 9 goals 7, Sturt 8 goals 8.
Well, that's MacVicar's fifth goal. I just certainly hope that Woodville don't go back on the defensive now. If they keep attacking, they could win, because Sturt are not playing all that well, John Halbert.
No, they're certainly not at the moment. They're a side that seem to be lacking in interest at the moment, and they don't want to get that ball well strongly enough.
Chessel tunnel balls the ball over here towards Edward. He goes out. Barbary gives a handball out towards Simunsen, and the Peckers go into attack again. Simunsen has one bounce, drives a long one in towards the pocket, getting back on the ball on this occasion, however, is Jarrett. A safe mark by the Sturt full-back. He brings the ball up here along the centre wing. It's not a good kick. Luckily, he'll find Adcock, who has to dive to take the mark, and he has pulled it in on Sturt's half-back flank. He plays on now, ducks around Buckley on the half-back flank there, drives a poor kick, and Simunsen again in front of Shearman, who took a very heavy knock at the end of that last quarter and has been moved to the half-forward line. It's a big kick here by Simunsen, up towards full forward. Half-forward it goes. Off hands it comes to Blight. The Packers go into attack, up towards full forward. Hansch underneath the ball, flies high and takes the mark. Good mark. Oh, he's tucked right in against the boundary line in the forward pocket. Wouldn't have much daylight to shoot at all. He's got no leads forthcoming. Will have to shoot for goal. But he's tucked right in there, going for the drop punt now. His kick underway. It's coming across. He's hit the post.
Hit the post. Not a bad effort from that angle.
A point to Woodville. They're marching on now, and they look a good side. Woodville 9-8, lead by a straight goal now from Sturt, 8-8.
Bruce Jarrett going to the eastern side with the punt kick. Going out towards half-back, the pack setting themselves there. In front was Craig McKellar, couldn't quite hold it. It's down with Noonan, trying to force his way through the pack. In there also is Christie now. Brooks is in there for Sturt. No one can pick up the ball. Now Barbary does. Forces his way through clear. Kicks towards half-forward, goes past Cummins. It's eluded all players. Hansch has got it. He's popped it in towards goal. The goal umpire's making plenty of yardage to the left, and it's through for another point to Woodville. And they are now 7 points clear at the 7-minute mark of the final quarter. There's the scoreboard. Woodville 9-9, Sturt 8-8, and once again Bruce Jarrett to kick out.
The Sturt runner out in the field, but he was quickly recalled there as Jarrett kicks to the far side of the ground, gathers some 55 yards with this kick. Up they go over the top. Blight tried to pull it in. It's McKellar there who throws the ball high up in the air. It comes in towards Barbary. Noonan swoops on it as well, pushing it into the pocket. Barbary there gives a handball quickly away to a teammate who goes to ground. Picked up now out here from Hansch. Into the pocket they go. Players vie for the ball. Who's underneath there? It could be Adcock, is it, or is it?
He's giving it holding the ball.
Holding the ball. Gone against Sturt. It was red against Sturt, and will go to Barry Barbary in the full forward pocket. And the player that was pinged for that was Brooks. Well, Barbary would be 20 yards out. He's on a pretty acute angle. Had a lot of experience. Whether that can help his kick on this occasion, it's got. He's coming right across goal. Plenty of players fly for that one. It's gone out of bounds. The umpire has got his hand up. Players fighting on for the ball, but the boundary umpire's indicated that it's out of bounds, tucked right against that full forward left goal or behind post of Woodville. Ottens versus Hansch.
Up they go. Ottens pulls it away, trying to find Martin, trying to fight his way through the pack. There is Noonan, got clear, pushes it out to Bergen. His kicks up towards half-back, getting under it is Rick Sharp, and a Rick Sharp takes a good mark. Sharp has been shifted to the centre. He put it across to Chessel, put him in trouble. He was tackled, comes across towards Hicks, back towards McKellar, played it well for a big man. Onto his left boot, kicks it up towards half-forward. Up comes Buckley. He's spoiled from behind by Nelson, down towards Allen. Pulled, play on is a call. Good umpiring to allow him to go forward. There's his kick right down towards the square. It's on and on. Chance for Woodville there, but there is Bergen. Oh, he handballed away, desperate in defence. He handballed it through for a point to the Woodpeckers, and now he conceded that one. Woodville 9 goals 10, Sturt 8-8, and the crowd down here at fever pitch. They're anticipating that we could have the upset of the year.
Sturt in trouble at the 8-minute mark as Jarrett kicks off. A nice-looking torpedo punt going high to the far side of the ground. Players fly. Noonan wends his way through the pack, drives the ball up towards centre wing. It's a match race in two. Ogilvie versus Tilbrook. Tilbrook pushes it back, picked up by Allen. Dummies a handball. He's in trouble. Gets it away here towards Christie. In comes Jessel. Can't handball away. Dived on here quickly now by Edwards. He gets his own teammate, knocks him out the road. He's in plenty of trouble as Noonan swoops on the ball. Dragged to the ground. Too high, said umpire Schofield. And the free kick goes the way of the double blue rover out on the centre wing, who seems to be in some trouble. Does he know he's climbing groggily to his feet today? Hasn't been one of Noonan's better days, although in this quarter he's starting to come in strong. Short it was who grabbed him too high, was it? No, what's happened? It's up towards the half-forward line they go, and Teasdale flies high, pulls in a beauty. Teasdale now at centre, half-back, drives over towards centre, half-forward, looking for Buckley. Nelson over the top, but he's pulled in a free kick.
Yes, and the free kick to go to Buckley, right in the centre of this Woodville ground. On the mark, you can see Darryl Hicks. Forward comes Buckley. The screw punt hasn't made much yardage. Chance for Terry Short, goes up. He can't hold it. He's had a poor day. Comes across here towards Cummins, getting out onto his left boot. Brings it clear. Look at there's MacVicar coming up on the lead. He's out in front of Bruce Jarrett. Now trying to get round onto his left boot. Kicks it deep into the pocket. Going across there is Sewer, but the ball is over the boundary line for another throw in. And the Rucks are 150 yards behind play.
Woodville are playing much better football at the moment. They're moving in quickly for the ball. Their tackling has been first class, and Sturt are really under pressure.
McKellar versus Ottens, goes past them all. Coming across there is Huppets. He's gone to ground. Now coming up, it's Bergen, goes without the ball. It's across to Huppets. Barbary's got an open goal. What's the result? It's true! The goal umpire put up one finger, then he put up two to indicate a goal to Woodville. And now it is the Woodpeckers 10-10, Sturt 8-8.
Well, Sturt are looking down the barrel. They're in diabolical strife here at the Woodville Oval, and Channel 7 could have the upset of the year, where Woodville playing magnificent football, and the Double Blues look a shambles. Their half-forward line has been non-existent all day, and now their half-back line's crumbling under pressure and making mistakes. Up they go. The tap down comes to Edwards. He goes for the kick off the ground. Nelson comes in. Buckley hits him out of the road with a beautiful bump. He drives Woodville into attack again. Up towards the forward pocket they go. Adcock getting back on the ball, but he has been, yes, it's been paid the mark.
It's Jarrett.
Jarrett, sorry, Pat.
It's out of bounds, I think.
It's out of, yeah, I think the goal umpire indicated it was over the line here, and there's some indecision as Jarrett doesn't want to give the ball away. The boundary umpire just as adamant that he will take it. Out of bounds in the full forward right pocket for Woodville. McKellar versus Ottens, the two 27s. McKellar in front gets the tap down, but it's Bergen who takes the ball away up towards the half-back flank. Brooks can't trap this ball. He quickly dives on it again on his hammer. Barbary there, but he can't pick the ball up. He's still battling hard for it. Gives it across to Bergen, and the Double Blues come away back up towards the centre of the ground. Up goes Simunsen over the top of Schopp. Rick Schopp has been outpointed all day, and it's not a normal day for this Double Blue champion.
There's the kick by Simmons. It's not a good one, but it's fallen luckily into the arms of Huppets, the little rover for the Woodpeckers.
Things are going Woodville's way now. The bouncer's with them.
Huppets is taking all the time in the world. If I was him, I wouldn't go defensive. I'd keep attacking. They don't want to give the Double Blues a chance to get back into this one at all. Huppets forward he comes. There's the screw punt. It's a beauty. It's made plenty of yardage. It's into the square. The big men are up. Teasdale with a chance. Comes down there towards Christie, working hard. Dropped that ball. Good decision by the umpire. Christie made no attempt to get rid of it, and the free kick to go to Martin. Deep into that back pocket for the Double Blues. Comes up to the half-back flank with a kick. 29, Buckley goes up, but in front is Sandy Nelson. Back to Shearman, having a run on the ball. Kicked it along towards the wing. The ball is still in play. Burst across, it's Bob Simunsen. It's in play by about an inch. He's set himself up, kicked it across to the centre of the ground. There is Hansch, doesn't wait, plays on. Goes for the short, trying to find Captain Coach Teasdale. Won it well. Ball cleverly went onto his left foot and popped it across to the pocket, and he's found Christie there. Good play, Noel Teasdale to find Christie, and the Sturt half-back line and all the entire Sturt defence is now in some trouble. Christie coming forward to take the shot for goal. Comes in with the kick. It's on its way.
It's a beautiful kick going right through the middle. Hit the post again. Oh, what bad luck for the Peckers then, as they are attacking consistently in this last quarter, and that's the second time they've hit the post.
That was a beautiful drop kick by Christie, and it looked from here as if it was going to go right through the centre, but it must have veered away just at the last and hit the top of the post.
We're at the 14-minute mark of this last quarter. Woodville sensing victory now. Would be the greatest win in the club's history for sure if they can bring it off. They drive out through Jarrett up towards the half-back flank. They come up there. Heffernan's not beat now. They're battling hard for the ball. He drives a left footer into attack for Sturt, but it's not a good one. Goes off the side of his boot and leaves the arena between the centre wing and the half-forward left flank for the Double Blues. 10-11 to 8-8. A sensational 15-point margin to the Peckers. Hansch versus Ottens as they come in. Hansch flies high, gets the tap down beautifully down here. Woodville through Barbary go into attack up towards the half-forward line. Adcock comes to meet the ball. Oh, traps it beautifully. Has a bounce, turns defence into attack as he drives a huge drop kick, a prodigious kick up towards the half-forward line. Up they go. In front, Bagshaw over the top. Simunsen, who are they paying? They're not paying anyone. It's play on. Comes out here now towards Blight. Blight into a bit of pressure. Has to go for the sanctuary of the boundary line, and he's gone it well, and he's right over into the crowd on the far side of the ground.
Looked a clean mark to Simunsen from here, didn't it? But the umpire didn't play it, and all the players seem to be a bit nonplussed at that moment.
27, it's the big fella Ottens in front. Look at Hansch come over the top, but Ottens won that one away. Comes towards Hicks, he's pulled quickly, comes back to Ottens, onto his left boot, kicks it forward. Sturt trying to get into attack now, but Blight comes up, pushes it across there towards Allen from the centre. His kicks along towards centre wing, getting under it is Barbary. Barbary can't hold it. Now it's back with Cummins, the live wire half forward. He slips to ground, recovers cleverly, puts it out towards Barbary, dropping down. Good play as he puts it across to Huppets, and he rips into the open, then puts the long handball out to play McKellar alone at half forward. Plenty of time to balance. There's the ugly looking kick in towards the forward, but after Sewer. Good play, Woodville. They're moving the ball around. You wouldn't think that they were the team down at the bottom of the list, and the Sturts were the league leaders. Well, up near the top. Great chance now for them to really put the nail in the Sturt coffin. Sewer comes in. There's the kick. It's a goal, and Woodville are now 11 goals 11. That is the first goal to young Sewer. Let's have a look at this scoreboard at the 15-minute mark of this last quarter, and the Woodville players are absolutely jubilant. Woodville 11-11, Sturt 8-8.
Oh, the Woodville little men, John, are ripping Sturt to pieces.
I think this is the big difference between the sides. The Woodville little men are running on and running through their forward line and are causing complete havoc in the Sturt defence.
Sturt look a bit sluggish to me, John. I don't know whether they've been over, well, they certainly wouldn't have been overworked under Jack Odie, but they look sluggish in comparison to Woodville.
I agree. At the moment, they don't want that ball enough, and they don't seem to have any run in their legs at all.
Look at Teasdale in the picture there, delighted at a chance that his team's got a chance to bring the biggest upset of the year. Woodville, will they throw this one away? 21 points in advance at the 15-minute mark. If they do, they want crucifying. The tap down comes towards Noonan. Schoff gets into the act, drives to the half-forward line. In they come in towards Schessel. He's pulled off the ball. He hasn't got it. Soccer's off the ground quite intelligently. Tilbrook a chance to show his pace. He swoops on the ball, picks it up now, drives a high one in towards goal. He's unloaded after he gets rid of the ball, but quite legitimately, according to Schofield, and the Double Blues bring up a point. Well, they certainly need to find the big white sticks at this stage of the game. Sturt now 8 goals 9 to Woodville 11 goal 11, and good to bring the ball back into play.
Where's he going to kick it? The players are congregating on the eastern side. Looks as if he's certainly to go there. Safety first should be his motto at this stage. There goes the kick. It's a high one going right out towards half-back. Chance for Offens. He's up in front. Can't hold it from behind. It's Hansch. Play on as the call. Comes across there towards Rick Schoff. Schoff versus Blight. Must be a mark to Rick Schoff. Poole were not in possession. The umpire agrees. And Schoff now. He hasn't had a great number of kicks today. Been a quiet one for this great player. Kicks it down towards the half-back flank. Teasdale's up under it. Ball knocked away from Teasdale. Play on as the call. Comes across towards centre half-back to Hansch. Hansch to Christie. Christie across to Barbary. Barbary's getting up.
Barbary's lifted in this last quarter.
Teasdale's alone. He puts the handball up to Teasdale. Teasdale will be shepherded off to allow him to go forward with a kick towards half-forward, where the mark has been taken there safely by Woodville. There's the kick coming across towards centre half forward to Buckley. Buckley balances himself up, goes deep with a long kick down towards the square. Up they go. Jarrett, safety first, punches it away. Huppets has got a swoop on the ball. Adcock from behind, but picked up by Martin. His left foot kicks wide and out over into the crowd for a throw in. Sturt 11-11. Sturt, I'm sorry, 8-9. Woodville 11-11. 17 and a half minutes into this final quarter.
John Albert, Sturt showing nothing to indicate they can get up and win this game. They're getting outpointed. Up they go in the pocket. It comes down here to Noonan. Noonan now tears out of defence, has a bounce, drives one out here towards centre wing. Here's a chance for Sturt now as Cheswell goes out towards the wing, showing pace, drives him into attack, up towards full forward pocket. Richer comes to meet the ball over the top. Heffernan, a chance if he can scramble to his feet. He does so, gets the kick underway, but he's paid the mark. Paid the mark to Richter on the half-back flank. Well, that's a very handy rebuff here for Woodville as they Sturt going into attack dangerously on that occasion.
I think umpire Schofield will be quite happy when this game's over. I think he's found the pace pretty hard to keep up with. And full marks to Woodville because they've moved the ball on so quickly. It's meant a taxing effort for the umpire.
Richard towards centre half forward. Up goes Nelson, but he mistimes it and enables his teammate Schoff to come in. He drives a long kick in towards the half forward line. Teasdale getting back on the ball, takes the mark. He's not about to throw this game away as he gets a lead out here from Ogilvie. He's well clear. It's only got to keep it in play and he can run 50 yards. Tilbrook's 20 yards away from him still as he's got plenty of time to drive a kick. It's not a good one as he gets under it. Puts Barbary under the chopper a bit. Schoff comes in, can't hold it. In goes Brooks. He can't get a kick away. He's still working the ball hard. The long handball comes across to Noonan. Now perhaps Sturt can get into attack as they drive a kick up towards the pocket. It's not a good one. Heffernan goes to meet the ball. Winds his way through the pack. He goes into Christie. Drops the ball. Holding the ball. Hey, that's unbelievable. Incredible.
That's a funny one.
Yes, well, Heffernan takes the free kick.
He missed one against Noonan a moment ago and picked that one up, which could have gone either way. It's strange.
Heffernan at centre half forward now to put the double blue. Greenslade, who's been very quiet since the first quarter, leads, but this kick's going up over towards his head. Up they go. Teasdale! Right in the last line of defence. Look at this satisfied smile on his face there. He's going to win this one at all costs. Brings it out here towards Simunsen, probably Woodville's best player, and he pulls in another great mark for the Peckers.
Yes, Bob Simunsen has certainly lifted today. He's back to the form that made him a champion. Kicks it along the flank. Coming up now, it's Bob Allen. It's gone past him. It's with the little Huppets. There's the Rovers. Lovely handball out to Allen. He'll put it back to Huppets. Look at them run. The little men have been too good. He's pulled up the ball and not in possession, and the free kick will go to Huppets. Is going to pick it up and he'll kick it across towards the flank. Now he goes deep. There's his kick down towards the true centre half forward position, but a mark to Sandy Nelson of Sturt.
20 minutes into the last quarter. Sturt trail by 20 points.
Buckley pushes the ball back to Sandy Nelson. Martin's on his own. He's going to push the ball across to Martin, and now the gate's open for Sturt. Barbary comes up to keep coming forward. Martin going back too slow to get the ball
Stop
on.
the play, that's all he had to do.
There's the kick, it's a high one too, looking for Tilbrook. Tilbrook's got away, going across. Oh, he's dropped another one. He hasn't had a good day for Sturt as the ball comes back towards Hansch. Hansch just kicks out towards Barbary. There's no one within 50 yards of him. He's bounced once, he bounced, then he goes forward with a drop kick down to the forward pocket. Getting up is MacVicar. Mark not paid. Jarrett's going in. He's bundled out of it by McKellar. MacVicar's playing hard. Play on us, a call from the umpire. MacVicar's got it. He has a shot.
I think it's out of bounds, Pat.
Right, the ball is out of bounds and we'll have a throw in.
John Halbert, Sturt are done to the world in my book. They couldn't get up from here, not on their present play.
No, on their present play, I wouldn't put your money on it, let alone mine.
Out of bounds in the full forward right pocket, and Woodville, about 8 minutes, I would think, of creating club history. I would think it'd be their greatest win ever. If they can win it, and it's not over yet, Sturt are never beaten. They've got the machinery to kick 5 in 5 minutes if they can get it going. Up they go towards the centre of the ground, but Simunsen there in front again will be paid the mark. And oh, what a great player this fellow's been. Best man on the ground in my book. On the half-back flank all day, he's reigned supreme against
I'll agree with that, Ian.
Very talented players, too, that have been on him. Bob Simunsen from the centre of the ground drives a magnificent drop kick. Wild sets himself over the top. Blight! Oh, what a beautiful mark. He set himself over the top of Wild. He flew beautifully for the ball. Soared like a 727 and pulled in a ripper.
This is one player that's given Woodville a great deal of lift around the ground. He's been a very good player for Woodville in his field play and quite strong in defence.
35 yards down, he's bulldozed it straight through the middle. The umpire didn't move a muscle except the race for the two flags.
About that one.
And Woodville, you can put your glasses down with Woodville playing in this form. 12-11 to 8-9. Well, I doubt Sturt's ability to get up and win this one now. Blight's first goal for Woodville, a magnificent goal it was too, after a magnificent mark. John Halbert.
Yeah, I doubted Woodville Sturt's ability to get up a while back in. They're not playing well enough. They can't get the ball moving, and Woodville are just too good.
Up go the Rucks at the 22-minute mark, and Big Wild pushes it away there. Teasdale's back on the ball for the Packers, puts it out there towards Barbary, a lovely handball, and forward go Woodville as the ball is out onto the half-forward line to Buckley. He's reigned supreme at centre-half forward. The left foot kick's coming across towards the true centre-half forward position. Chance for Noonan, he's fumbled all day. Picks up now, kicks it wide, out here towards Bob Shearman. Obviously a little bit hurt, but Shearman took that mark, played straight on, kicked it down towards half-forward. Chance for Hefferman, Bagshaw in from behind, couldn't hold it, coming in. It was Simunsen, and the big fella Simunsen takes the mark. The strong centre-half back comes forward, a lovely drop kick, but not well directed and marked on this occasion by the back pocket player in Brenton Adcock. 23 minutes of the final quarter is gone. The crowd are now all with Woodville. Up they go. It's Bob Simunsen. Another mark for Simunsen. What a game has he played at half-back. And I agree entirely with Ian Day. This man for mine, best man on the ground in a wonderful return to form. Forward comes now Bob Simunsen with the kick. It's a drop kick close to the boundary. The Packers set themselves from behind. Adcock, the only one to touch the ball. And the mark. Out goes Teasdale. And I think the 15-yarder will be on quickly if Nipper doesn't come back. He's having words with the umpire. Yes, the 15-yarder's on. Don't argue with him, Noel. You've got this one all sewn up. Don't spoil it, me boy.
That wouldn't have hurt a mosquito.
And forward comes Brenton Adcock with the kick off the side of the boot, and the Woodville players now turn around and laugh at Brenton Adcock as that ball goes over the boundary line.
There's an old saying, Pat, the winners can laugh, the losers, but 24 minutes in, up they go. The tap down comes here towards Chesley. Lets Noonan have it. Noonan has a bounce now. He drives in towards goal, and this is going right up into the square, getting back under it. Another safe mark, a great mark in the back pocket there by Woodville player in Blight. Blight, the player who kicked that magnificent goal a little moment ago, drives one out to the outer side of the ground. Barbary getting under it. Richer there too. He allows Barbary to take the mark. Woodville playing confidently now. Drive the ball up here towards Richer. Allen waiting for the ball. Can't control it before it goes out of bounds. We've hit the time on period. Woodville now 26 points in front. Would have this game sewn up, I would suggest. In goes Hansch, doing battle. The ball is nullified. Comes down here towards Sturt. Tilbrook, who drives into the half-forward, and up goes Simunsen. A great player all day for Woodville in defence. He's marked brilliantly. He beat Schoff in turn, and now he's over the top of Bagshaw as well. Drives the ball up towards the centre of the ground.
And the players set themselves up there, and it comes on and Noel Teasdale throws himself in to take the mark in front of Keith Chessel. We're into the, as Ian mentioned, into the time-on period. The upset of the year on Channel 7 as Teasdale puts it out to the half-forward flank, and there he finds the fast-leading Buckley. There's no doubt that Woodville have controlled the key positions. Buckley's kick is going right down towards the pocket. Up comes there is Bergen, doesn't wait, plays on, bounces one as he comes to the true centre-half back position, kicks up towards half-forward, kicks badly directed, and standing there to take the mark, it's Teasdale. Teasdale pushes it across towards Bob Simunsen, and the half-back flanker takes the mark at centre wing. Simunsen forward, long kick right down towards half-forward. Pack gather, Martin from behind, thumps it away, picked up by Greg Wild up at half-back, kicks it up here towards Bob Shearman, can hardly raise a gallop. Bob had the wind knocked right out of him, but look at this big kick, it's immaculate. That's the way to kick a ball, right back to the forward pocket. Players battle hard there. Greenslade haven't been sighted since midway through the second quarter. Back there to the back pocket player in Richter, kicks it across the ground. There's the mark to Tilbrook, and Tilbrook nearly dropped it too, but he has this ball at centre half-forward with a chance for the double Blues.
Well, that was dangerous play there by Richard. It was all right if the pass had been good to Ogilvie, but Sturt with a chance now. That's Tilbrook's kicked underway, but even he's not equal to the task. Sturt can't take a trick today, as Woodville too good on the day, kick a point. Well, what a magnificent effort by Woodville, and couldn't come at a better time with their Woodville Football Club annual ball next Friday, the 24th of October in the Centennial Hall. Now, what a great time this win could come for the Peckers. Get your tickets now from the club secretary, and you can get to the Woodville ball next Friday night in the...
No, it's on the 24th of October.
The 24th of October, sorry, Pat.
Here's the kick by Noel Teasdale across the wing. Players are up there. Down they come. Picked up by Rick Schock. Schock goes across there. He's tackled, loses the ball. Barbary comes through. He's won his wing since half-time. Pushes it across to Rodney Allen. There's the long handball out to Buckley. Buckley pushes it across towards a teammate in Cummins on the half-forward flank. Goes onto his left boot, then his right. Kicks it across towards half-forward. Up is big MacVicar, but the ball taken off him by Bruce Jarrett. Comes up with a left foot kick. Kicks it up towards the centre of the ground. Chessel's got it for Sturt. The Sturt machine clicks into gear as he kicks it right down towards full forward. Up comes Greenslade. Can't hold it, but a strong mark taken there by Big Ottens, who really stood there like a rock to take it. He's 50 yards out from goal, directly in front, kicking into an ever so slight breeze, comes forward. Oh, he's nearly kicked it out of sight. Is it straight? What a magnificent kick into the breeze by Ottens for a goal to Sturt. Now, how long is it, Ian, since Sturt's kicked a goal?
Sturt haven't kicked a goal since 18 minutes into the second quarter, Pat, so that's the complete third quarter. We've played, about 28 minutes of this quarter, and 7 minutes, 10 minutes. So that's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Well, at any rate, it's, you work it out for yourself. A tremendous time since the last goal, but a good goal to Ottens. And I just want to correct that mistake. It is the 24th of October for the annual ball on the Centennial Hall.
And a free kick in the centre of the ground goes to McKellar. McKellar's going to pull his socks up. We're at the 28-minute mark. There's no need because Woodville have got it all won. There's the kick right down towards half-forward. Martin comes up, misjudges it, and Little Sewer is there to take the mark. Doesn't wait, not well directed as he kicks it across here towards Big Buckley, running across like a rover, slips to the ground, picked up by Martin. His left foot kick comes along the flank. Shearman's getting under it. Simunsen's going back as Bob Shearman goes to ground. Simunsen's won the ball, comes away close to the boundary line on his left boot, kicks it down towards half-forward. Looks like Blight coming up to meet the ball. Blight goes in hard. Now Rick Schock comes in, crashes into Edwards, goes without the ball. Umpire calls play on us. Nelson pushes it out to Martin, across to Noonan. He can't break clear, but is going to receive a free kick for a push in the back. Nipper Christie doesn't like it. All players are coming in. Cut it out, boys. This has been a wonderful game. Let's not have anyone reported at this late stage.
5 minutes of time on.
There's the kick by Noonan down towards half-forward. Shearman's up high. Couldn't hold it. Comes across towards Bob Simunsen again. There's the left foot kick. It's coming out towards Christie. In goes Rick Schock. Christie goes in, pushes it out towards Allen. He's going to be swapped by Noonan, and we'll receive a free kick for a push in the back. I can tell you one thing down here today that hasn't impressed me. It's been umpire Schofield.
Some of his decisions have been ticky. There's no doubt about that. The kick coming up towards the pocket now. Good mark. The good pass there. Finds Huppert's in the full forward left pocket, almost up to the half-forward line. Huppert's steadying play down now. Woodville have got this one sewn up. He drives in towards goal. In front there on this occasion is Martin and Adcock, and he upends the Woodville player, plays on here towards Martin. Martin has the ball now. He'll get collared, gets a kick away up towards centre wing. In front, Allen over the top, Shearman. Off hands, it comes down towards Noonan. It's unloaded quickly. Or Hicks, do you think he's ever unloaded as well? But illegally, according to
looked all right to me. He looked all right. I thought that was good, strong approach to the ball.
Thanks, John Halbert. And the defence side of centre, Hicks drives up towards Noonan, all over him like a gravel rash. Let's see what this decision will be. Line ball set up by Scover. There's the Cyrus.
That's it.
A great win to Woodville, and pandemonium breaks loose down here at the Woodville Oval as the Peckers 12 goals 11. Look at the excitement on Noel Teasdale's face. Defeated Sturt 9 goals 10.
Good luck to Woodville. They thoroughly deserve their win. And I'm pleased that Channel 7's cameras were at Woodville to see the upset of the year.
Well, congratulations to Woodville. You've seen it on Channel 7. On behalf of Pat Hall and our guest commentator, John Halbert, Ian Day passing you back to the studios at North Adelaide.
Sewer had a dream run then, bounces it, throws it right out in front, goes for the second bounce with Ireland hot and he's hammer and tack. It's a lovely kick. The centre of the ground, down towards the centre of the ground, two Woodville players spoil each other, and that's Ford. Gets the tap away. Through comes Lindsay Heaven. Well played, Heaven. Onto his boot, he gets it over to Peter Harvey. Peter Harvey in the centre of the ground can play on. He does so. Over to Stephen Parsons. Parsons over to MacVicar. MacVicar's left foot kick finds the player. Yes. Ralphie Sewer. Arises but gets away with it, recovers very well. Good work there, Ralph Sewer, as he lines up the goals and thumps it through to bring up Woodville's first major. Good play, Ralph Sewer.
Yes, it was. It was excellent play from Ralphie Sewer, and he certainly knows where those goals are when he